Guys, how you doing? I'm driving, so I don't have a chance to put a I was about to say a disclaimer. I don't I don't mean to say disclaimer, guys. What I mean to say is that I'm gonna come on tonight and do readings, $10 donation readings. Thank you guys for your likes, shares, and subscribes. If I seem as if I'm a little bit different, it's because I am. I'm going through some things, so I'm fighting my way out of it. That's what Aquariuses do. But I just wanted to come on and let you guys know I would be doing $10 donations. I just wanted to talk on my way home from work today. I was listening to my daughter in my head, in my psyche, and my daughter always did tell me. She says, "Mom, fuck these niggas. You too nice, Mom. Dog these motherfuckers out." She used to tell me all the time, "Dog these motherfuckers out," and I was like, I laugh and I tell people she was like my alter ego. Like how people have an alter ego of themselves. Well, she was more or less like a wild side of me. You know, she was the wild side of, how I don't really have a wild side, but she was like my wild. I miss her dearly. I miss that bitch. I swear to God, I miss that bitch. I tell everybody she was more like my friend than my daughter. She said, "Mom, dog these motherfuckers out. Why are you so nice, Mom?" And she always laughed because she said, I'm biracial, and she always say, "That's the white side of you, Mom." But all of my kids are hood like a motherfucker. I was raised in the hood, but people are in the hood of Houston. But people always associate me with not being from Houston. Um, I'm such a nice person. I give my all to anybody, and especially people. I'm gonna tell you like this here. I don't fall for people, especially their bullshit. I had a daddy that always told me, you know, um, always drilled in me my work. Okay, my father was no joke, and my father was not a black man, but he was no joke. But he knew the African American race, and he always told me, "Shay Shay, you will never find happiness in an African American man." And I used to think he was crazy, but he was correct because by me being a biracial female, you know, um, there's people that prey on you, and you don't realize that they're preying on you. Not praying as in praying for you, not PRAYING. I'm saying PREYING. Okay, people just want what they can get out of you, and I really refuse to believe that. To me, that's a negative way of thinking. My little sister even told me that, and I said, "No, I'm gonna give that person the benefit of the doubt. Even no matter who I get with, if they're a new person, I start off from scratch and I give them the benefit of the doubt, you know, and I give my all, guys, because I don't know what else to do. I keep saying the same thing. I always tell you guys inboxing me, Shay Shay, ask me about relationships. Guys, don't ask me about relationships anymore because you know what I used to say to my kids? I used to say, you know, people, I used to always say, I know people. But you know what? You really don't know people because they are wearing a mask. And maybe they not wearing a mask. Let's say this. Maybe they not wearing a mask. Maybe you so wanting to see something good in these people to where you're not noticing the obvious. You know, my ex-husband used to always say, you don't notice the obvious. And I used to look at him like, you know, but he was telling the truth. He was always a real motherfucker. You know, that's what I can really say about my ex-husband. If he fucked around, he'll say he fucked around, which was disrespectful as fuck. Okay? But he would say that. And I remember him telling me, Shay Shay, make a motherfucker pay for you. He used to always tell me that. He tell me that to this day. Make a motherfucker pay for you. And I be laughing like, what are you talking about? He's like, I know you ain't giving these he told me a while back, he was like, I know you ain't giving these motherfuckers pussy for free. My husband's an Aries, but he's a real motherfucker, you know? And he's like, I gotta buy pussy, you know, because he feel like because I was married to him for so long, he feels like he have to buy it. You know, YouTube, I'm sorry, but not sorry with the curse. And he's like, you know, I had to buy pussy for 30 years. So I know you're not gonna give this pussy for free. I kick your ass, you give that pussy for free. You know, and I laugh. But he's real, you know. And he come from a real place. And I never understood some of the things he would say because he would always tell me he's sheltering me. You know, I was talking to my little sister the other day, and I said, you know, men's money and prestige, it doesn't impress me because this motherfucker made it hard for somebody else to come in my life and impress me with the shit that they have because I had every fucking thing, you know, even to this day. So it's like, what the fuck I need you for? I don't care about all that. But you know what? Sometimes you have to go. Well, I met a patient the other day, and he said, Shay Shay, my mother taught me, even when you, how he say that, even nil is zero. And I'm like, what? And he was like, Shay Shay, listen, when you 5 steps ahead, you still at zero. And you know what he meant? I get it now. He meant no matter how far you think you have gotten, or maybe you meet somebody new and you give them the benefit of the doubt, but you still at zero because the thing of it is, you think you're meeting someone different. You think you're giving somebody a chance, but in their mind, they already know and contemplating what they already gonna do with you from day one. And this I do know about a man. When they first meet you, they know whether they want you or not. You know? And my problem is, I don't know the game. I don't play games. You know, I'm very genuine. And the thing about it is, I'm the one getting fucked. But it's okay. I'm good with getting fucked. I get fucked all the time. You know what I mean? So getting fucked is my thing. You know, but I got in my car, and what I really miss is that normally when I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, I will call my daughter, oh, let me call Mindy. And she'll get this guy, she'll give me a fucking pep talk. This bitch was hard. She always say, Mom, why don't you be the bitch you taught me to be? I said, Mimi, you know what, you right, baby. You know, I love the way people flip the script. I have somebody that's basically saying I'm toxic. How the hell I'm an earth angel? I'm an empress. How am I toxic? You know, I gave somebody a chance, and that was the last person I'm gonna ever give a chance to. And I knew my spirit was telling me, Shay Shay, don't do it. In my heart, I felt like I was doing right. But something told me, Shay Shay, no. But I did it anyway. You know? And every time I do something and I go against the Holy Spirit, or I go against my feelings, then I suffer the consequences. And this message is for somebody out there. You know, I walk away with being hurt for no reason. But I have to suck it up. Okay, Shay Shay, suck this up too. Hold up, let's suck up all this shit. But you know what I've learned from this? I would never, ever, 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 ever. You guys ask me about relationships. I would never, ever, 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 ever put myself out there no more. And you know what's so sad when I mean put myself out there, meaning I'm never gonna be truthful. And what I mean being truthful, I'm gonna let them talk and I'm not gonna say a goddamn word. Because this has taught me being honest on function. I'm very honest about everything. If I like you, I'm honest. If I feel your energy, I'm honest. You know, my little sister always say, Shay, these men don't want no good woman, they want a hoe. And I believe it. I really believe it. I give you my all. You know, I've learned when you meet someone, if you click with them and you like them, don't lie to them. Be honest before coming. Be real. But what I've learned, people like me get hurt. My son Jared, he's 24, and he's a Taurus. And I always told him from a little boy, I said, Jared, a person like you, people are not ready for you in this world. And he like, Mom, what are you talking about? And I'm like, babe, you have a good heart. And Jared's more like me. He's my only kid that's more like me. My other kids was ghetto. How in the hell they was raised up in the military and ghetto, I don't know. But they had, what I mean, I like that about them though. They were street. Not say ghetto. Excuse me, I don't mean no harm, guys. But they were street. Street knowledge like a motherfucker. Because believe it or not, I grew up in the hood and I was very street. But I was that bougie street, you know. But I'm gonna tell you something. That means they had knowledge of the fucking world. They were seasoned because of the mother and the father they had. So you couldn't fuck them. But I should tell my baby son, you know, the heart you have, you're gonna always be hurt. And that's how I am. I have a good heart. So I try to be genuine with people. But everybody don't deserve that genuineness about you. Everybody don't deserve that energy that you're giving out. People say that they want real, but when you give them real, what do they do? They go look for something else. You know, I had someone to tell me. I done had women that had the BBLs. I didn't know what the fuck a BBL was. My also had to tell me because I'm like, a BBL? It's all these women that's getting this surgery and shit like this. Well, with Shay Shay, I have to work like a motherfucker to get my weight to the where I want to be. And it's my health. I keep saying that. But you know how many men that come on to me on a daily, that's prestigious men, and I put them in their place. No, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. I give one person a chance and get fucked. You know, it's like, really? And if you really know the men that come on to me, I turn them all down. But this one person, I was like, I didn't want to recognize it. I seen it, but I was like, nah, let me leave this shit alone. Don't ever second guess yourself, guys. Don't ever second guess yourself. My daughter used to say, Mom, people don't give a fuck. And that's how I raised her. And she's right. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They'll hurt you. You know, I have to teach my kids. People will fuck you. The one that you think is your friend will be throwing dirt on your grave. Then they'll come back and be like Urkel on Family Matters. Did I do that? Okay, that's for real. And my daughter used to always say, Mom, you need to be an old Sharon. Sharon that wasn't healed. Show 'em, motherfucker. And I say, nah, Mimi, that's not me no more. Mom, show these motherfuckers who you used to, who you was when you was with Dad. But that was a toxic side of me. And at the time, I didn't realize that I was toxic until I became healed. So I was like, nah, baby, that's crazy, you know. But it's the truth. When you a good person, you get fucked. You not good enough. They have to go get better. My little sister kept on telling me, Shay, these black men don't want women that's like you. They want, okay, they go to biracial women. Then that's not good enough for them. Then they go straight ahead and get whatever they want. Okay? I'm very respectful. I would say I'm submissive. You know, to me, it's crazy. I just decided to just make a video and talk to you guys, on the way home. I don't mean to sound repetitive, but it's just crazy in my head how somebody can say that I'm toxic. I don't have a toxic bone in my body. Whatever's in my power, I would do. I don't ask nobody for shit, but maybe I should. Maybe I should just tell motherfucker, hold up, nah, I can't let you play with me. You gonna have to pay me. But it's the truth. The women. My little sister always say, Shay, the women that's making a nigga pay for their shit. The nigga ain't gonna never. How she say that? I don't mean to say nigga, guys. I'm just the way I'm talking. But she always say, when you make somebody pay, they're not gonna ever tell because they gotta pay, and that's real. The woman that dog them out, make them buy sex, talk to them like shit. Them the ones they want. But I'm not gonna stop being impersonation. But what I am gonna stop doing, I'm not gonna give nobody another chance to hurt me. Never, never, ever, ever. I'm done with that. I always tell you guys, I'm gonna get my pillow out. I'm gonna suffer in silence, and I'm gonna get over what I'm going through. But when I come out, boy, when I come out, I'm gonna come out fight. I was already hurt in one situation, and I met somebody, and I ended up giving them a chance and got fucked again. And I'm like, you know what? This is the last fucking I'm gonna take. I can't take no more fucking. I'm too good of a person to keep being fucked. And I'm not gonna be with someone just to be there for you until you find something that you deem better for you. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. And people think they smart. Or I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say what I think you want to hear, so I won't get no karma. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you wrong people or you have the bad intentions from the door, I like to say that, because my daughter say, Mom, people fuck you from the door. And she's right. She was right. Nobody gives a fuck. She was right on that too. I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I hope my phone don't die on me. But the thing about it is that I have a sister, right? Just listen. And my sister went and got all this surgery, got her tummy tucked, all this shit, and she still can't find nobody that want her. I don't think it's about weight, guys. I don't think it's about looks. I think it's about something is wrong with the person. I remember when I lived in Puerto Rico before, right? I lived in Puerto Rico for 6 years. It was in the early, I guess, 90s to the 2000s. And my husband had fucked around on me. And he had nerve to take me through counseling. Ain't that some shit? And when I went to counseling, I can't make this shit up, guys. When I went to counseling, guess what? Let me put this on charge. When I went to counseling, the motherfucking counselor told me, well, I just fucked around on my wife. And I was like,